Hey there, what's up, A to Z Sports? Easton Freeze here with JT Runke, Titans Halftime Show. And are we surprised by where we're at? I don't think so. Titans trailing 21-6 at the half after some ugly back-and-forth shenanigans. Both teams trying to get an extra point on the board before they head into the halftime locker room. Neither successful. So the Titans are down 15 points with half a game to play. They might as well be down 1 quadrillion points, it feels like, because I'm not sure this team is ever going to get into the red zone at any point this year, and I'm not sure this team's ever going to score another touchdown this year. They've got an entire half of the ball to prove me wrong, but we're going to talk about the first half so far today. Jump in the comments, like the show, do all the things. Let us know your frustrations in as many different languages as you can possibly think of. Got to shout out our sponsors at the top here. Thanks to Landshark Bar and Grill. Of course, we're out live here atop Margaritaville on Broadway in downtown Nashville. Come and check them out on 4th and Broad. Shout out Traveler Whiskey and Miller Lite for game day drink specials all season. X Golf in Nashville, Murfreesboro, Hermitage, and Franklin. BTA Sports, Botero Carts, Lipscomb University Sports Analytics, and the Barrel Social Club. JT, 10,000-foot view. What are your thoughts from that half?
Once again, I don't know. I don't know if the Titans have any good players.
I know they have one good player. His name's Jeffrey Simmons.
Oh, true. They do have one good player, and his name, that is fair.
But after that, you're right.
After that, I don't know if they have anybody. The guys you think you could rely on, Tony Pollard fumbles a ball when they were having some real momentum in the ground game. Elikai Manor, once again, another guy who maybe is unfairly being thrusted into a role that he's not ready for. A lot of drops from him. That's 2 today on what was it, 6 drops total in that first half there by the Titans offense. And then Cam Ward, we're getting close to the point where I think he is a deer in headlights. We're getting to that territory with him where it looks like not only are his wide receivers not getting open, but he looks scared to actually pull the trigger on some of these. Not a place you want to be whatsoever. This is a team that I'm not surprised that we are where we are. And it really just comes down to, you go to the defensive side of the ball. Jalen Armour Davis on Marvin Harrison Jr. went as well as you expected.
No.
We are, you're looking at the defense as well. They were able to get pressure on Kyler Murray a little bit. However, it wasn't the biggest, stoppage in the world. It wasn't like they were actually being very suffocating on him. He was still able to get his own. This is an offense that they haven't been able to really stop, even though they have forced some punts. Penalties, same again. It's the same thing. It's almost the definition of insanity sometimes.
It's an everything problem right now. The drops are physically crushing me. Was it 5 or 6 in this half? You had 2 for Elikai Manor. You had 1 for Calvin Ridley. You had 1 for Tyler Lockett. You had 1 for Julius Chestnut. All 5 or 6 of them are imperfect passes. Some of them are infuriatingly off target, like Cam Ward. There's no excuse for him to not be on target with them. And yet, they're hitting the receivers in both of their hands, and the majority, if not all of them, are catchable. So I blame Cam for doing his job very poorly. He was awful. He was awful. That half of football from Cam Ward was awful. And it's not all his fault. But he is not playing well right now. In fact, it's getting worse each week. And I blame his receivers for not making a play even one time ever. And apparently this entire team, it was just Elikai Manor who was capable of making a play there for the first couple of weeks. And even he can't make a play today. And I blame the coaches for not putting them in more advantageous positions, I guess. I don't know. I tweeted out that I sure hope the next Titans coaching staff can figure out how to make these guys catch the ball. And that's not like about group of receivers that they're going to be saddled with, whether Callahan coaches this week or next month, or it's somebody else. Whoever is in charge has to figure out how to make these guys catch the ball. And I don't know what else there is to do to make these guys make a play. Tyler Lockett has been targeted like 7 times this year. He's caught none of the balls. He's not made a single play on the ball. Cam Ward's deep accuracy, awful. Had Chimere DK twice. Went to him twice, deep. Not even remotely catchable. Both were bad. Holding onto the ball, still far too long, Cam Ward is. He doesn't, his pocket navigation, something that was a strength of his coming out, is deteriorating each week. I don't know who to be frustrated with. I don't know if I'm like, on one hand, I think the Titans are kind of scripting it up perfect to ruin a young quarterback, in the sense that he doesn't trust any of his receivers because none of them are catching the ball right now. He doesn't trust his offensive line because they've been so shaky this year. His mechanics are breaking down because he's going into street ball mode, and yet, and he's seeing ghosts, and he's like, it's messing with him mentally. So on one hand, I blame the team for putting him in that situation. On the other hand, he has to carry some blame because he is doing things that are on him that are unacceptable. Unacceptable, holding the ball as long as he is. Unacceptable, the accuracy issues that he has so far. That's a Cam Ward problem.
Yeah, you also you consider, like, Brian Callahan at the end of that half deciding to be more aggressive, going for it on a 4th and 10, which... Great.
Good.
But the bottom line there is that no matter who was coaching this team, if it was an interim telling them to go for 4th and 10 or whatever, Dan Moore clearly did not know what was going on. Dan Moore clearly just sat there on the left side of the line while the ball was snapped, letting an easy rusher get to Cam Ward, ruining that drive.
Which makes me wonder if it's a Cam Ward problem. Like, I don't want to jump to conclusions on whose fault that was. Because Dan Moore looked so lost, I'm wondering if Cam bungled the protection.
He might have, and it wasn't even exactly Dan Moore missing the block. He acted like he was. He acted like he didn't even know that the play was happening.
It wasn't his job,
yes.
Which is why I think that there's more to it than Dan Moore is bad.
Yeah. Anyways, it's bad all around. The head coach and the coaching on this team is terrible. The players are terrible. Cam Ward as a rookie is not playing good. It's just not a product that's going to be anywhere close to able to win a game.
Cam Ward's halftime stat line, 5 of 16 for 58 yards, 31.3% completion percentage, a 43.2 rating. Awful. We are already running out of time. There's plenty to rant about. We'll rant about more after in the post-game show. But first, got to tell you about our friends at Lipscomb University's Sports Analytics program. They are changing the game. If you are looking to get into the sports industry, analytics are a great way to get your foot in the door. It's where data meets the game. Analyze, strategize, revolutionize, turn your passion into a project and go beyond the box score with Lipscomb Sports Analytics. Game-changing insights, career-defining skills. Get off the sideline and into the action. They are doing a fantastic job with a relatively new program at Lipscomb, but all the reviews that I have heard from the folks that are in this program, top shelf. Things are going great. It's a fantastic way to get into sports industry, sports media industry. There is no one clear path, and a degree from Lipscomb University's Sports Analytics program is genuinely one of the best ways, I think, in 2025 for you to begin your journey in sports. And check them out, Lipscomb University's website. JT, this segment is brought to us by Lipscomb University's Sports Analytics program, and we're taking a peek at the Titans' win percentage probability. It is currently, somehow it has gone up a percentage point since when we first checked it. 5%, according to NFL Pro, a 5% win percentage for the Titans. They have not gotten north of 25% at any point in the game. They were at 25% before the Cardinals scored their first touchdown. And from there, it has been a precipitous fall all the way down to almost 0% chance they win. And so with that, let's go ahead and ask in the comments, what do you all at home see on a scale of 1 to 10 as the Titans' odds to pull this one out? Again, they are only down 15 points. We have seen plenty of teams come back from larger deficits, but we've not seen this team come back from any deficit ever. In fact, we've never seen them score a touchdown in the last 90 minutes worth of football. So,
I don't even feel like I have to really even ask the question. We all know what it's going to be.
It's going to be a lot of zeros and ones.
I'm giving a gold star to the person who is the most positive here. But we start off with Lott being 0, 0, 0, 0. Ian currently winning 2 out of 10 for here. Toby says 3. I'm settling for a field goal. That's a good one, Toby, right there. He's currently winning the prize. Rick right there with him as a 3. Otherwise 0, 0. Logan with the 2. A 1, a 1, a .000 infinity 1, negative 0, 0. Negative 10, 0.5. A lot of these are generous. Easton, your confidence level in this game?
A 1, because technically it's a scale of 1 to 10. So I am doing a 1.
I'll go 1.37.
Wow.
Because you know what? I did say in the pregame show that Bones Fossil and this special teams unit needs to show us something today because of how many special team scores there have been. They've gotten close today. Chimere Dike with another 65-yarder. Can they do it again? I'm not sure, but it would be a hell of a swing for this team if they were to.
They've got 30 minutes of football to find a special teams touchdown or a defensive turnover or a defensive touchdown or, even crazy, an offensive touchdown. They could do that as well.
Yes.
We'll be back post-game show, same place in about 90 minutes. Find a way to enjoy the second half of the Titans game. Shout out to our sponsors here on the Game Day Show, X Golf in Nashville, Murfreesboro, Hermitage, and Franklin, BTA Sports, Botero Cards, Lipscomb University Sports Analytics, the Barrel Social Club, and, of course, the Landshark Bar and Grill here at Top Margaritaville on Broadway in downtown Nashville. We'll see you all here on the A to Z Sports YouTube channel in 90 minutes.